So right there, I'm in disadvantage. I'm getting back on stage. He's got good coverage. I use kind of my setup with Nikita to get back on. I'm just spamming up tilt. Yep. What is up, gamers? My name is Ksev, and today we have another set analysis for you. Ksev versus Kola. Now, this was from Frostbite 2020, and so this was one of the last majors before we went to Wi-Fi only for coronavirus. But so I wanted to take a look at this set, kind of look back at what I did, maybe any mistakes I made, and kind of walk you guys through some of my thought process as I'm playing against Kola, who's a high-level player. Actually, I'd consider him basically a top player at this point. I mean, he was on PGR, so very, very solid player. Frostbite, definitely, hands down, to this date, my best major performance. I was able to take out Pelka, I was able to take out Stroder, and then I had a very good set with Kola here. So let's get right into it.
Because him and his Snakes right now are looking to make it even further in the winner's bracket, now up against Kola's Roy. This is an interesting match because I always feel like
Roy's one of those characters where you can pull a lot of grenades because he's going to be very aggressive and try to get in and getting grenades and getting combos off grenades when Roy attacks your shield is something you can definitely do. And Kola, pretty I mean, he's a mix of patient aggressive, which is good, what you need to do versus Snake. All right, so right there, I kind of just I'm doing a technique I actually learned from Shogun right here, where you pull a grenade, you drop it at your feet, you jump forward, you B reverse back, and then you pick up the first grenade, throw it, pick up second grenade, throw it. So it's a good timed, like you're cooking the grenade, so each of them go off very close. So look, that one went off right there, little bit past below the platform. I throw the second one, and same thing, went off right in front of the platform. So Kola happened to get through. He happened to get through the second grenade here, but if he would have, so he jumped over the first one and he ran in, and Roy kind of has a low profile when he dashes, so I threw that grenade, it went over his head, but most of the characters, it would have hit him right in the face and then potentially blown up after or had some pressure. So I threw it at him, and he's running at me, and Snake's dash attack generally beats out a lot of moves because his hands are invulnerable as he's jumping forward. So I just basically stuffed it out, went right through. He happened to flash shield, so he got that shield up, probably because of the grenade. But I got the dash attack, so I popped him up in the air, got good stage control, got back, basically pulling more grenades. I anticipated at this point, like, I wasn't going to have time right here when I pulled this grenade, that I wasn't going to have time for me to basically, like, drop it and then do another kind of grenade setup. I'm like, all right, he's going to run at me now because he saw me do the first grenade setup. So at this point, I'm like, all right, he's probably going to dash, like run down real quick. So I'm just going to throw out another dash attack to try to catch the landing. Yep, right there. Happened to catch it. So maintaining stage control is always really key. So in this situation here, where I knock him into, a missed tech situation here at the ledge, I would anticipate a good player with tech, but he happened to miss it. So the reason I stayed where I was and I pulled a grenade is because when you pull a grenade, one, it's like generally a good situation for Snake to be in, and two, you can grab out of the the holding the grenade stance behind you. So, and in this situation, I don't want to give up stage control. If I run in and he does, like, say he does a regular stand up, right, and I run in to grab it because I anticipate it, and I just whiff completely, and let's say I run in and I whiff the grab, and then he rolls behind me, then he has stage control, and I gave him stage control. However, if I stay right here, no matter what he does, he can't hit me, and I maintain stage control, and if he happens to roll in, I can react to it and get a grab. So that's why I stood here, waited, he came in, I reacted to the roll in, threw him off stage. Then this is pretty classic Snake setup here. You do a mortar, start charging, down smash. The mortar covers a lot of options, like it covers you can't wait on the ledge too long. If you're jumping, a lot of times you can get hit by it, although he probably could have air dodged there. And then the charging the down smash can cover regular get up and the roll in. So it's not a catch all, but it's a very good basic ledge trap setup as a Snake player. So that was really interesting. I threw the grenade. It happened to skip off his shield and end up behind him. That was just a weird interaction. Yeah. And so he ended up getting hit by it. So I'm just kind of doing my grenade setups right there. Instead of throwing it, I decided to air dodge. Ooh, right there. See, I actually reacted too quickly there, and he hit the grenade. So the grenade was going to go off. The grenade was like in that state where it's like shaking and like ready to go off. But I dropped shield and did a turnaround down tilt instantaneously, and I grabbed the grenade, so it reset it. So, or it didn't reset it, it still has its timer, but it wasn't gonna go off anymore. But I should have waited until it blew up. I mean, and this is kind of like too difficult to react to, so hindsight's 2020. But if I would have waited till it went off, I could have jumped in on a back air out of it and even more damage. But the down tilt is good nonetheless, because I can throw the grenade after and continue to do pressure. So yeah, just kind of pulling grenades. That was good by Kola, tossing me into the grenade. He noticed my grenade was there. I pulled it, dropped it. He got the grab, one pummel, throw it in. That was good. I kind of used B reverse C4 there to get stage control again, blowing up the C4 so he can't approach me. He happened to whiff a grab, so I got the up tilt off of it. Right there, I was feeling pretty confident. I mean, I just walked up and waited to see what he did, and I did not react in time. Either that, or maybe I just misinputted. Sometimes when you hit the C stick, it like doesn't trigger. You don't get the input because you're already holding it. Excellent punish. So right there, I'm in disadvantage. I'm getting back on stage. He's got good coverage. I use kind of my setup with Nikita to get back on. I'm just spamming up tilt. Yep. He happens to get a parry. Perfect punish after. Most players in that situation, most like mid and low level players, they'd get the parry. They saw the up tilt and they're like scared. They're like, oh my god, you know, what do I do? And but he was just like, perfect. I got the parry, dash forward smash, and that's gonna close out that stock. All right, so again, just he jumped, he full hopped, which was perfect. He got over me. He's trying to knock me into these pratfall situations and then kind of cover my tech options, which is good. I'm just trying to set up like he's getting it close to the percent where I can just like get a F tilt neutral. All right, I happen to clip him with dash tech, so I kind of used Nikita, force him to land, and then he could have air dodged in, which would have put him in lag, and I wouldn't have got punished. But he happened to just go for the raw land, and I got the dash tech. This is kind of a classic setup here. Pulling a grenade and then doing the instant pickup and floating back to the ledge. If they sit at the ledge too long or they drop their shield, it goes off, pops them up in the air. You just simply do an out of shield nair, drifting forward, and you combo that into a dash attack, and it will do 40+%. Yep. So would have done a little bit more, but I missed the first kick because he was a little bit further away. Probably DI'd away, which is good. So that right there, that's kind of a little bit of a cheese option. It's just like pull the grenade, have it behind me, throw out the forward smash, and hope they run into it. Smart. He kind of mixed up with the roll there. He went for down tilt. I got lucky and happened to get the oh my goodness. I got lucky and I happened to get the parry, and then I had a good presence of mind to just F tilt after. So here's another setup. Yep. Okay. So that setup there is a little bit different. I'm anticipating him jumping now, so I do the mortar, and then I start doing rapid jab. So what rapid jab will do is it will catch a ledge jump, and they'll ledge jump, they'll jump into it, and then they'll start getting hit by the 3-hit combo of jab, and then the mortar comes back down and hits them, and then it does a lot of percent. So I think let's see here. Yep. Look, I stopped. I did it. So he saw me do it. He saw me do the jab, and then he still decided to jump because he's like, all right. He started doing the jab, but we're past the point where I'm not able to react to it. So he's able to react to it. So I'm anticipating, all right, he's going to pick roll or something. But Kola was one step ahead of me. And he's like, all right, K-Seb's going to do the jab. He started doing the jab. He saw that I'm not doing anything. And then he decided to jump anyway. And when he chose jump, I was still jabbing. But he anticipated me stopping jabbing because I saw that he saw my jab. If that's not confusing enough. Okay. Back to the match. Right there, I was trying to catch a landing with the dash attack. Not bad. Good coverage. I grabbed the grenade. He caught me off the air dodge. Good. It was decent B reverse there to kind of like drift away from him and then get up. He barely missed that down smash that totally would have killed me. That might have been medium hit up air. That didn't quite kill me. Oh my goodness. Yep. Okay. So he was fishing a little bit and knocking me up in the air. So I did C4, jump, detonate, and he was going for up air. Maybe he's hoping I didn't have a jump. And that's gonna close. That will close out Socks really early. He's only at 82, and he hardcore died. Cole was like, oh. So I kind of went for the same option there. I grabbed a grenade, went off the stage, and seeing if he falls for again, he didn't. He was smart and he ran in. So I might take note of that for next time. Triggering grenades. I'm in disadvantage. I went up. I tried to combo that grenade explosion there when he attacked it into a up tilt, which would have been a lot of percent. But I happened to just, I guessed wrong on which way he was going to DI, and he DI'd to the right. He ended up behind me, and then he comboed a weak hit up air into strong hit up air right here. Yep, and was able to close out the stock at 158. All right, so it's last stock. It's very close. He's only at 21. So this is completely doable. I'm just gonna try. I'm at 0, so I'm just gonna try to go for some nade setups. I was hoping he was just gonna empty hop and land there. Kola's smart, stuffing out the approach with Roy Fair. Good setup. Grenade not close enough going off to catch that. He's reading my rolls here, so he's starting to see that I'm like rolling a lot in neutral, like dropping grenades and rolling. And so smart. So yeah, he like I rolled. I got not when I did the directional air dodge to do the tech, I grabbed a grenade. He had the good presence of mind to see that it was going to go off when I came out of my tech. And then he got another combo off of it. So good presence of mind on like grenade timing by Kola, and good spacing on the aerials there. Because look, I pulled a grenade. He got hit by that one, but I pulled that one. He attacked my shield twice and didn't get hit by grenade. So don't always think you can attack Snake's shield when he has a grenade out. You just have to space really well. Oh my goodness, that might have been forward smash that he was trying to go for there. I bet you it was. Oh no, he was trying to go for jab. Like if he would have landed jab there, he probably could have got jab back air, which wouldn't have killed, but it would have done a lot of percent, got me in a bad situation. But the thing about grenades is that they don't shut down tilts and they don't shut down smashes, but they'll shut down jabs, because you go to do a jab and you'll just like neutral pick it up off the ground as opposed to actually doing the jab. So it makes it pretty strong in the Roy and Crom matchups because their jab is such a like pivotal or essential combo tool.
Roy's a pretty aggressive character.
All right, so I get an F tilt. He kind of runs in. Oh yeah, I just got the parry. I happened to parry that. That was lucky. He ran in. I'm trying to just get some more damage, keep him off stage with Nikita. I think when he threw me, I had the grenade. Yeah. When he threw me, just literally by luck, I don't know what the percent chance is, but I dropped it. That was just lucky for me, because if I would have had that grenade, I would have blown up. I would have went up, and then he could have got a back air off of it, and I totally would have died to the back air 100%. So that was just very lucky. I don't know, it's a 20% chance or something to drop it. Dropped it, fell on the ground. He ran in. He didn't notice quick enough. He got hit. And then right here, smart recovery by him. He went high. Nikita's one of those things that I'm still trying to practice a bit, so smart by him. He drifted back. It's one of those things. I didn't know where he was going to go. So good recovery by him. Nikita's never guaranteed. So I'm getting a little scared now. I'm sitting in shield. Pulled a grenade. He tried to punish that whiff grab, and he almost got the punish with that jab and then falling down with the back air. I barely got my shield up. I'm scared. I'm rolling. He realizes that. He realizes I'm scared, so he just literally drop shields, turns around, grabs me, and he throws me into a tech situation. And I probably, I totally could have jumped here, I think. Maybe DI'd up and jumped. But I decided to tech, and if I would have tech rolled in, he could have covered it. Not on reaction, but he basically had to guess where I was going to tech or if I was going to tech. And so doing the run up and jab covers if I miss the tech, covers if I miss the tech, and covers if I tech in place, and covers if I tech roll towards the ledge, which you wouldn't really do because that's laggier than a tech in place. Covers everything but roll in. I thought roll in might have been the obvious choice for him to cover, but he guessed completely right. Read I was going to tech in place, got the jab, comboed it in the back air, and takes the first game. So we'll skip ahead a bit here. Going into game number 2, I take him back to PS2. Stage that we both like, both fans of. I think it's a pretty neutral stage for this matchup. All right, dash tech. So I kind of this is just a hard read. I'm like, I can just get a lot of percent if he happens to jump in and happen to get that nair, which will do like 25%. All right, good combo by him. Good presence of mind. I had a grenade. He got in. Yep, look at me. I'm getting a little bit overzealous. He's only at like 53%, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to spot dodge and up tilt him. And smart. He almost got that into spike, which would have been huge. I kind of went for a unconventional option here with this fair, and he happened to run into it. That was something at the time I think I had been practicing. Ooh, smart. He shielded the full jab, but he wasn't ready for like what he needed to punish with. And he tried to combo that into his side B, and he ended up missing it, so I ended up getting a punish. Anyway, I shield both grenades. I'm taking a lot of shield pressure here, so I'm just like, I'm going to kind of dash attack away, get my shield back, you see me like I dash attack away and then I pull a grenade and then I do a down tilt. So it's like if he comes in, he might get hit. Dash back through a grenade. I'm like just trying to get my shield back, get some get slowly make my way back in and get stage control. So pulling grenades and down tilt work really well for that. So if I'm basically trying to set up that if he's trying to like approach me, he's losing right now and he seems to be being pretty aggressive. So I'm just kind of like jumping back, pulling grenades, hoping he runs in and triggers him. I think he forgot about the C4 there. Heck, I was watching this. I didn't remember the C4. And yeah, maybe he tried to jump away from it and just got hit by it. So here's another setup that I like to do. I'll just kind of throw the grenade up if I don't have enough time to necessarily grab it. Directional air dodge in and kind of forces him to back off so he doesn't get hit by it. And I can kind of get back on stage. So here I'm just tossing grenades in, moving in so I can get stage control. I got the C4 on the platform, which is still like a lot of pressure in case he runs in. Yep, right there. He stopped. He was trying to bait it out, which is good. And then I'm just going to try to kind of set back up again. So I used pull a grenade, catch it, jump, B reverse grenade, drop the C4. So like that would have been kind of difficult for him to chase safely. So I got the C4 on the platform again, which C4s on platforms are always really good because it provides a lot of pressure because it will not only hit people on the ground, but also people quite a bit high in the air. Makes a lot bigger danger zone for the opponent. So yeah, I'm doing the Shogun grenade setup here. That was just kind of dashing back. Yeah, here it is. That's a Shogun grenade setup. And just kind of anticipating him running in. So you see when I threw that second grenade there, I waited, and then I threw it right away. So it's like I made it go off super short because I was anticipating he might like try to approach me. Excuse me. Pull a grenade here, do the down tilt. Down tilt on shield is safe versus a lot of characters, and I believe it is safe versus Roy. And oh, that was so close. I whiffed. Yep, whiffed the down tilt. He was behind me, so roll behind will beat the down tilt because he got behind me. Or sorry, it wasn't roll behind me, but I just did it the wrong way. He almost comboed that, which would have killed. All right, so I missed a dash attack on his shield. I don't think he had enough time to forward smash that, but he used his down tilt to put me in a bad situation. He missed his first jab bear. I went really far that way, and maybe I just DI'd correctly, or maybe it's a certain hitbox on the jab. But I went really far, and I don't think he could have got the back air. I think he might have missed it anyway. He would have had to run pretty far before doing it. And then I'm panicking because I'm like, oh man, I hope he's like not gonna hit me back air here. And I directional air dodge in, and he's totally ready for that. He's like, he's set up, he's perfect. He turns around, he's like, all right, I see the directional air dodge. He's landing, he's in lag. Let's get the jab and let's complete the second one. Taking my first stock. So I 44% is a decent lead. I would anticipate him starting to play a little bit slower. Let's see, but no, he's kind of running in. I'm just pulling grenades and setting them on the ground. Ooh. Did I take percent from that grenade? And oh, I think I did. Oh yeah, that's a lot of percent. And I pulled another one, which blew us both up. So I took quite a bit of percent there. I'm just like, all right, let's slow it down a bit. So instead of me doing the B reverse at the end, I just pulled it normally, and he thought I was going to B reverse. He whiffs a grab, gets hit by the grenade. I didn't quite have the presence of mind to get a combo off that. Maybe I should have. I was pretty nervous. It was game 2, and I just pulled another grenade instead. Just fine. So right there, that was just mistiming. I dashed in, grabbed the grenade. I just needed to shield it. I didn't have enough time. So I probably shouldn't have done the Nikita there. I still tried it. Luckily, he didn't get a hard hit off. I didn't take a whole lot of percent. I threw the grenade at a poor timing there. The first one blew it up and then it ended up hitting me. So I'm kind of going back to, yep, look at him playing smart. He knows my habits. So he's like, all right, you know, when I get behind him, he rolls. So he literally jumped over me, and then he ran in to catch my roll. And he just barely misspaced it. I rolled, I was able to get my jab out and kind of catch him before he landed. Good recovery by him. That was really good. He waited as soon as he saw the mortar. So watch this. As soon as he saw the mortar. So wait, let's see what frame he sees the mortar. So I'm pretty sure you can react and do the mortar. So like right here, you can tell Snake's doing up smash. So let's go forward 20 frames by using the period key. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And as I've talked about in some of my previous videos, 20 frames is like, that's right around the area of like someone reacting and being able to like start their next move, right? Or start their move. That's basically kind of like the reaction time in game. So with like the game's input lag and everything, right? So like he saw the mortar 20 frames ago. He hasn't picked his option yet. So basically at this point, right at this point is where we're at, 20 frames ahead, is now where he knows I'm doing up smash. And then we'll probably see at this point him start a ledge jump or him start a drop off pretty soon here. Yeah. So like he saw the mortar from 20 frames ago. He's at the point where he knows I'm doing mortar and he's like, all right, I'm going to just drop off, jump up and get this fair. Good percent put me in a bad situation. Well, guys, that wraps it up for part 1 of this set analysis. Stay tuned for part 2. If you didn't know, I stream every Wednesday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. EST and Saturdays at 1 p.m. EST. You can catch me at twitch.tv/kseb_7. Also, feel free to subscribe on this YouTube channel, ring the notification bell to get notifications, and let me know in the comments below if you like similar content. Till next time, take it easy. Like, even with the directional air dodge, I don't think you can get high enough. Of course, this is like nerves playing a PGR player. I just throw out the back air again, and I think I actually almost saved him, which would have been hilarious. And yeah, I went for it again. Got hit, got knocked back. Luckily, I didn't get stage spiked. Just barely taking game 2.